Ted, I don't know how to call you. We call you Mr. GS, but now it's beyond that. You're a legend, as we say, in your own lunchtime. Fourth GS Globe today with a win in conditions that were terrible. Can you just tell us a little bit about how you feel right now?
Oh, it was a great day for sure. Not the greatest racing conditions in the world, but they did a good job despite how poor the weather was. First run course that was very, very difficult, very turny. Not a good feeling for anybody, I don't think. So I'm happy that I was able to be in the lead first run, and then second run was basically totally the opposite. You can tell by just looking at the times. It was a whole 10 seconds faster second run. So definitely a big adjustment, especially because we're racing in the rain. So in order to have a really clean run, that second run was something I was really happy about, and to get the win and secure the Globe is really nice, because that's definitely a little bit more stressful going into finals with having Hirscher right on your tail. So it's nice to have it done with now.
And there's also, we'd like to mention your third place in the overall that you said you were going to battle with Felix Snijder, which for us as ski reporters seems a little bit astonishing.
Yeah, it's too bad that I'm far enough back in the overall now that I don't really have a chance there, but my goal, I guess, now from going on forward is to get third in the overall title. And Felix and I have been kind of battling for that position for a little while now, and with his giant slalom and his slalom prowess, that's definitely going to be difficult. So hopefully I can have a good Super G at finals and also ski well on the giant slalom, and we'll see what happens there.
Just the last question for me: are you going to ski all disciplines until the end?
Yeah, I'll ski everything until the season's done.
Okay, perfect. Questions for Ted, please.
Ted, congratulations, well done. How do you, where do you rank this title among all the other titles you've won, especially the World Championship?
It's tough to rate it with all the other titles. They're all special in different ways. I think winning my first one was the most special because your first time is always special. But this year was really good because I think it's far and away my best season, and having won every single giant slalom other than two so far this year, and being on the podium in those other ones is definitely doing it in the right fashion. So I'm very happy with my giant slalom season so far this year, and it's definitely something that I don't expect to replicate, because it's kind of been a dream season in giant slalom.
Congratulations. It's your fifth win here in Kranjska Gora. You enjoyed this slope, right?
The GS hill here is really special. It's a really cool hill. It has a lot of personality to it. It has a little bit of everything, with the two big steep pitches at the beginning and the end. Then that middle section is harder than it looks. It's not super steep, but it has lots of rolls to it, and it's tactically difficult. And it's oftentimes pretty fast through there. So it's a hill that's really cool, and it's cool, when you go over the pass up here and you get to see the entire hill, and it's a really good place for me. I think it's even a really cool slalom hill as well. So it's a place that's definitely treated me very well over the years.
I heard you saying on Eurosport in a brief interview that Marcel Hirscher being so close to you all season, it became kind of a mind game. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I've had such a great year in giant slalom, and then Marcel has been close with me all year, at least in the points wise. I've been winning races by good margins, winning sometimes by 2 seconds, and you don't get extra points for that when Marcel is second place. So it's been really close. I guess he gave me definitely a good little lead with his mistake in Alta Boden, I mean. But otherwise, it's been a surprisingly close race for how well I've been skiing this year. So it's definitely a nice relief to have it wrapped up going into finals.
Everybody's saying that this season your skiing is like being from a different planet. How do you comment that? And if you can say something about Sochi, you tested the slopes over there.
My season this year in giant slalom has been great. I wouldn't call it other planet. It's definitely something that's very achievable. And I think other guys will figure it out more so next year. And I think guys that are young, like Alexei here, who's 7 years younger than me. I think he has a lot of years to beat me and figure it out. So I think he's going to be really tough next year, and especially Hirscher. He's 5 years younger than me, so I wouldn't consider myself old, but the guys that are on my tail are a lot younger than me, so they have they have a lot more progression in their bodies than I do probably. So hopefully I can continue making some progress in my skiing, but it's been a great year so far. And then Sochi we were there last week training a little bit of Super G and a little bit of Giant Slalom on the Olympic Hill, which was a really cool opportunity. We've been working with the Russian team over the last couple of years to have a training partnership so we could get on the Olympic Hill there. They've been training with us in Copper Mountain in New Zealand, and it's definitely nice. It's nice to get on the Olympic slope that nobody's raced on really for Giant Slalom, and have a good comfort zone with it, because it's sometimes difficult going to places where you've never skied before, and it's not like that's a specific, especially difficult slope, but it's definitely nice to have a little more comfort with it, knowing that the pitches, how to ski them and how to attack them right is more advantageous than not having raced it.
Questions for Ted? Wolfie, somebody was asking me, we'd like to know a little bit more about the name Shred and your company, because we can see there's Shred everywhere, and just if you can explain us a little bit what it means and why you chose that name.
So Shred was a nickname I had when I was a kid. They'd call me Ted Shred. It was mostly because I was a crazy kid and I would hug myself off jumps, and I wasn't afraid to go hard and pack it in. So Shred, its meaning in other action sports is just kind of going hard and having fun with it. So that was kind of a good nickname that I had when I was a young kid, and fit well with my company and my idea of what I wanted to be. And it's been a cool progress. Starting in 2006, and now we have a lot of racers like Alexei, who's winning a lot of races these years. So it's been a lot of fun, and it's definitely been a good learning process and something that that I can definitely take forward.
Thank you very much. So just so you know, I think Alexei is sponsored by you. Very good.
Sponsoring my competition.
Any more questions for Ted? Nothing? Oh, yeah.
What tired are you, and whether there is no
At this point right now, I don't feel super tired, but I think I'm definitely running on fumes. It's you get a little bit of extra energy knowing I can go home in a week. So it's nice that we're over. It's close to over, because if we had another 2 weeks left of the race season, I don't think I would have anything left in the tank. But now I just have it matted to the floor, and hopefully that I still have a little gas left for the last race. Being home in Park City is a vacation plan. I'm actually going to Greenland for 2 weeks to go heli skiing there, filming with Warren Miller, so that'll be kind of a vacation, so that'll be something interesting and different.
Warren Miller film.
Exactly.
Great. Thanks for bringing that. Okay, thank you very much. We'll leave because you have the slalom to ski tomorrow, and we'll go on to Alexei Patrol. Alexei, welcome. Congratulations.
It's completely different than we can have all the years, but finally it was a great race, and I think it was a good result for everybody.
Any questions for Alexei? Any questions? Just tell us now a little bit about tomorrow. You'll be at the top of the song. Anything you still have to do, a goal?
I will try to push on, and then we will see after, but of course if I can make another podium, I will take it.
And how do you feel on this slope? Because I think last year was a great year for you here. It was one of your first two.
Yes, it's my fourth podium here in 3 years, so I really like this slope and this track, so I will stay focused for tomorrow and try to continue on this way.
Another chance to ask anything to Alexei? No, thank you so much for coming. All the best for tomorrow. And hope to see you again. Thank you very much.
Welcome,
Bye.
thanks.
Now we're happy to welcome Marcel Hirscher. I think the first thing, difficult conditions here, but it probably is a little bit of a relief that 80 points were pocketed today.
It was definitely very difficult today, but for all of us it was difficult, and I think the whole crew made a great job, because 10 degrees Celsius plus 10 degrees and raining cats and dogs is not the best expectation for a ski race. So thank you for that we skied today, because 80 points are so important for me, and I'm still in the race with Axel for the overall champ title. So looking forward for the next race, and hopefully I can make there as well. Hopefully big points.
2 or 3 words about the second run. I mean, you could see so motivated. It was when Marcel is at his best.
It was really good. I mean, if you can beat Ligeti in the second run, it is always a very awesome run. But I was a bit angry, and not angry, but I made a decision to stay focused on that. What is most important in ski racing, and that is skiing. So I tried to give 100%, and I think it was a pretty good second run.
Awesome one. Please, questions to Marcel?
Tomorrow's slalom looks like just a formality for you to win the first place in the overall.
In a slalom,
Yeah.
I have good chances, but never expect something in ski racing. I mean, if I straddle in every slalom race and Felix gonna win both slalom races, he will take the small slalom globe. But I have very good chances, and normally I wanna use this chance. But I wanna give 100%, because as everybody knows, I have to make big points, and on the other side, big points are, you can only make it if you risk more, maybe around 100%. So tomorrow, please give me the same question, and I can give you a correct answer.
Hi Marcel, I got a question about the first run. What was the plan about this turny, quite slow run, quite weird for GS?
The truth is that we thought that it was a big mistake, that Axel is maybe having not problems, but he can't go nearly the same speed as we specialists are skiing that first run. But it was awesome. With he's that huge, and it is not easy, because normally we were thinking it can be a bit challenging for Axel, but that was a wrong thinking way.
Questions? Is that it? Well, thank you very much. Congratulations, and we'll let you go to prepare yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you.